Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Missy and today I am taking you with me to make dinner. I have not cooked in general in a very long time since I had her, and I definitely have not filmed me making dinner in a while, so I figured I'd take you along because I have two special things. I have been buying ButcherBox boxes for at least 5+ years. Love the meat. The service is the customer service is great. The meat coming to your house, I've talked about before, sometimes there's shipping delays, the packaging itself sometimes isn't that great. They really strive to make improvements, and if you have any problems, I will say their customer service is very good. I am not sponsored or have anything to do with ButcherBox for this video. I just wanted to show you. But they do have two new products, well, two new products to me. They came out maybe a couple months ago. I just bought them for the first time, so I'm going to show you two new products that ButcherBox has out, which is their breaded chicken strips and their meatloaf ready to go. So the meatloaf is in kind of like a tube and it has the instructions right on it. It comes in packaging like this. It's in most ground meat you see in the stores will come in this tube-like setting. So somehow I have to get it out of here. And I did thaw this out. So this was completely thawed in the refrigerator overnight, and you're going to put it in a preheated 350 oven, put this on a cookie sheet, cover with foil, and bake for 45 minutes or until the internal reaches 165. So I'm going to go ahead and insert my probe thermometer so it'll just let me know when it's done, when it reaches the 165 degrees inside. So this is going to be dinner for my husband and I. I'm going to make sweet potatoes. Head upside down. This is going to be dinner for my husband and I think we're just going to have sweet potatoes and asparagus. And for my toddler, I know he's not going to try this. He is going to have some of this on his plate, but I know he won't eat it. I know he will eat those chicken tenders because I've already cracked into them. So this is what it looks like when it comes, and it is 24 ounces or 1.5 pounds in here. 24 ounces. So it is lightly breaded chicken breast strips with rib meat. You know, it's organic, the whole ButcherBox deal. So I'm going to put some of these for Paul. The only thing, I talk about the packaging. It does have like a Ziploc type seal. Mine will not seal. So I usually have problems with the packaging either ripping or they're getting better or it's coming apart. So it could just be this bag is defective. I did order this again. They have member deals this week, so I ordered these again. So maybe it's just this one bag doesn't close. So I have to roll it up and I use like a clip to keep it shut. You know, it's not the end of the world. But what I like about this, which is nice, is they have cooking instructions on the back so you can cook in the oven, microwave, or they have air fryer instructions. So I am obsessed with my air fryer, especially since it's like a small amount, especially with my toddler. So I'm going to be cooking mine in the air fryer. It's 350 for at least 10 minutes. So that's what I've been doing for him. And then I give him, he gets these little sweet potato tater puff things that he likes. So I just put them all in there at the same time. So I'm going to cook his in the air fryer and the meatloaf in the oven. So let me get this going, because with all this chaos, it is also bath night. Okay, so I think I'm going to attempt to put this in my cast iron. We'll just see how this goes. So I am just going to, not very classily, take this steak knife and just cut it open. I'm assuming I don't have to shape it. And this is, I don't know if I said this or not. So the ingredients in here are beef, pork, onion, rolled oats, toasted onion, sugar, salt and pepper, molasses, oil, garlic powder, and natural flavors, water, tomato paste, and salt. I don't know if that means it's gluten-free or not. It doesn't say, because they used the rolled oats instead of breadcrumbs. Not the most attractive thing I've ever seen, I'll be honest. And I'm going to insert my probe right down the middle. Make sure it fits in my pan. And it did say to cover this, so let me get some foil. So I'm just going to cover this loosely with foil, and I'm going to put this in the oven. Let me get my probe in here. This thermometer has seen better days. So I'm going to turn this up to, all right, so I'm going to set the alarm for 165, and then I'll just watch, and it said about 45 minutes. Okay, so for Paul's, I'm not going to turn this on just yet, but I'm going to get it ready. Here's my air fryer basket. I have a silicone. These things are great. I got this on Amazon. It makes it so much easier. I use this for lunch. That's why it's dirty. I haven't washed it yet. And I'm just going to use it like that because we were just reheating things. Anyway, let me get Paul's in here. So I will give Paul a little bit of what we're eating and then I give him a lot of bit of what I know he's gonna eat. So he likes these Alexa sweet potato puffs. I will put some of these in here. And what I do is I take, at 10 minutes, I take the chicken out and put these back in for like another 8 to 10 minutes, and then everything works out perfect. So here are those chicken. Paul's watching Zootopia, in case you're wondering. We have some left we've been annihilating. These are actually very delicious. So I usually put about that much for him, or so, give or take. There were bigger pieces in here, but we have since gone through those and it's just kind of the little pieces left. So this was air fryer directions were 350 for 10 minutes. And like I said, I'll just pull out the chicken strips and then I'll put them back in for the little sweet potato tater tots, for lack of a better term. Okay, so just for the side dishes really fast, I did sweet potatoes. I just put them whole in my Instant Pot with a little bit of water. I like mine to be a little smushy, so I cook mine on high pressure for about 30 minutes and just let them hang out till dinner's ready. And the asparagus, I do a bunch of different ways. This is how instead of using a knife, I just snap the bottoms off. I'm putting them in one of these zip top containers, which I am obsessed with. If you're looking for silicone containers, they sell them all over the place, Amazon, Target. They're a little pricey, but they're so much fun for doing things like this. I put the asparagus in there, olive oil, salt and pepper, and I just happened to have a lemon this week for my Misfit produce. So I went ahead and put lemon juice in there. You zip the top up, you give it a good shake, and I just let it sit on the counter till I'm ready. And then I preheated a cast iron skillet in the oven and put them in the oven the same temp as the meatloaf, just until they're done. It probably took about 15 minutes or so. You just check them. And then that's how I do my asparagus. So I cooked it till it's 165. It's very tender. And I will say, if you do not like onions, you probably would not like this meatloaf. Meatloaf is not that hard for me to make, but this is a nice, quick convenience food. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up and we're gonna have this for dinner. So here's my plate. Like I said, if you don't like onions, you may not like this type of meatloaf. There are a lot of onions inside, but it looks really good. And this is Paul's plate right here. Yay! He's very excited about it. And I'm going to take, this is my sweet potato fork, and I'm just going to cut one in half so you can see inside. So you can see that it's just, you know, white chicken, and it's honestly delicious. I've snagged a couple of these and he loves them. So I will give this back to him and we're gonna have dinner. Well, thank you so much for watching as always. And if you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up so I know. Leave me some comments below if you've tried either the ButcherBox Meatloaf or the ButcherBox chicken strips and you like them, don't like them, or have anything else to tell me. I love talking to you guys. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.